pussy.
No,
Jesus Christ.
because if you're with a woman who's gonna act butch, at least want her or gonna act masculine, at least let her be bi or lesbian, because all you're basically you've got a drinking buddy that's really not going to give up the pussy, and it's not going to be that great because she's not your favorite, or you aren't her favorite anyway. So if she goes out and gets a woman that will come back and do you both, you got the best of both worlds. You're living with a masculine buddy who's bringing home the pussy, and you're not tied to the pussy. If it's great, then you can keep hooking up. If it's not, kick it out, and she'll bring another one home. But does that make sense?
In a twisted sort of way, yeah.
Well, because what made it sense is because I actually knew a guy years ago that was a single straight man, and his roommate was a lesbian, and they had been best friends forever. They'd met in school, and it was just that they'd always been best friends because she was a masculine. She was okay. This may not. What's the in the lesbian world? What's the difference between being a dyke and being butch?
I know what a fish is.
Well, anyway, she was a tomboy.
Okay.
She wasn't butch to where she was.
She didn't dress as a man.
She did, yeah. She didn't try to be an alpha male with tits. Okay. She was a tomboy. She knew she was a woman, but she enjoyed playing baseball and going hiking and going fishing and going hunting. But she just preferred women. But she didn't consider herself a man stuck in a woman's body. But anyway, but she would bring home girlfriends all the time. Well, a lot of the girlfriends were bi, and either on purpose or otherwise, there was more than one occasion that it ended up being a three-way, or he ended up with the girl brought over. Big, roommate brings home a new girl that she just met. They're kind of friends. The girl's not a lesbian; she's bi, and then she connected with him, which is obvious, which makes sense because the roommate had commonality with him, so any of her friends
would
likely have commonality with him. Does that make sense? So that made sense, but there was a lot of, he wasn't interested in getting married because he was working on his career. He had a lot of schooling. He was an engineer, and he was going for, a PhD. And anyway, and he wanted to concentrate on his education and schooling, so he said he had it steady. He had to say, I had it made. I lived with my best friend, had a steady stream of snatch.
That he didn't really have to
Yeah.
put no effort to.
Yeah.